It's a year since he took on this job, a year in which he acknowledged the pandemic has wrecked almost every assumption a Chancellor could make about the economy. But he claimed one thing had stayed constant.
I said I would do whatever it takes. I have done, and I will do so.
Rishi Sunak told MPs we were having to borrow more than at any time outside world wars. Still, he claimed, according to the Office of Budget Responsibility, this could have been worse.
The OBR now expect the economy to return to its pre-COVID level by the middle of next year, 6 months earlier than previously thought.
But this is still an emergency, so he confirmed that furlough and the universal credit uplift will continue until the end of September. Grants for the self-employed will also continue until September, and in a major change, over 600,000 people who were newly self-employed just before the pandemic will now be able to apply for this support. And there's more help for small businesses.
This year, we'll continue with the 100% business rates holiday for the first 3 months of the year, in other words, through to the end of June. For the remaining 9 months of the year, business rates will still be discounted by 2/3.
To support the housing market, the stamp duty holiday will be extended to the end of June. Then until the end of September, it will only be charged on properties above £250,000. And there's a new mortgage guarantee scheme to encourage banks to lend to those who need 95% mortgages. But the Chancellor said we will have to start balancing the books.
I do want to be honest about what I mean by sustainable public finances and how I plan to achieve them.
Income tax thresholds will rise to these levels next year, but after that they will be frozen until 2026, so more people will pay more tax than they would have done. Corporation tax will go up to 25% in 2023, but companies with profits under £50,000 will still pay the current 19%. There's a big tax break for companies investing and an announcement of 8 new free ports, part of his ambition to say a new and better economy could emerge from this crisis.
An important moment is upon us, a moment of challenge and of change, of difficulties, yes, but of possibilities too. This is a budget that meets that moment, and I commend it to the House.
The Labour leader said this had been a missed opportunity.
What we got was a budget that papered over the cracks rather than rebuilding the foundations. A budget that shows the government doesn't understand what went wrong in the last decade or what's needed in the next.
The Treasury posted this picture of Rishi Sunak and his team. They may want to lift their eyes and look beyond the pandemic, but this budget shows we still have a crisis to get through. Andy Bell, 5 News.